So I'm sitting here in the Jeep because I don't know if you're from Alberta. I'm not. I am, I guess now, but on really nice sunny days when you're finally out of like the Arctic meat locker, they'll say it's going to be 20 or something like that. And I think because of our relatively close proximity to the Rocky Mountains, we live in this giant wind tunnel, like most of the prairies. And so it creates like 100-mile-an-hour, or what feels like 100-mile-an-hour winds. And I get really sick if I get wind in my ears. So the rest of the fam jam is off walking at the dog park, and I'm sitting in the vehicle answering emails. And this video marks 5 weeks out today. 5 weeks out today until IMBF Pro Qualifier May 14th. And so I thought I'd do a little update while I was sitting here because I had a few things to talk about, feelings to talk about, and I guess this is a good post for keep your eye on the prize and don't worry about what everyone else is doing. And I guess it came out because my coach is also training for a show 1 week before mine in Kelowna, and she's not doing bikini or fitness like I'm doing this season, spring season. She's doing figure, which is kind of a level up. The suit's a bit different, it crosses in the back, and the muscle definition is quite a bit different, and that means more muscles, bigger muscles, and what have you. So she had posted her 5 weeks out picture, and she looked like she could do bikini like right then. Super low fat on her body and just ripped, what I think is ripped. And she has this porcelain white skin, but with a tan, I mean, she'd just be a showstopper. So I think she's going to kick ass in Kelowna, hopefully. Please, Jennifer, kick everyone's ass. I know you can do it. She's just been having so many things on the go, and yet she was getting up at like 3 in the morning and doing her fasted cardio and stuff, and I just kind of looked at her and got jealous and thought, like, I'm carrying too much water, and I'm too fat, and I'm never gonna get this pro card. And just to set the record straight, like, now I'm entered in 4 separate categories in May in 3 different shows that are all pro qualifying categories. My first one's Masters Bikini with the IMBF, then Masters Fitness with the NPAA, Open Bikini with the NPAA, and then another Masters Bikini with the IMBF in Calgary on the 28th. So each one of those competitions and each one of those categories has an opportunity to come in first place in the category, and then the best overall would win their pro card, which is totally my goal for this season. Anyway, I started feeling really bad about myself, and I'd actually just seen the picture while Jeff and I were having our anniversary dinner with my buddy Helena, who was in town for a couple of nights, and I couldn't shake it. And I texted my coach, and I was like, "You look really good. What are you doing? It makes me feel fat." And you know, when you're putting in an hour fasted cardio in the morning, an hour and a half at least at the gym in the afternoon, at least, if not 2, with additional cardio, you know, added in there, plus, you know, abs every day and this crazy diet, and I don't know. Anyway, long story short, she just told me not to worry about it, and I wasn't supposed to look like her, and, you know, let's see what we can tune up. And we haven't really changed anything. I'm at the point with food where I can't eat any less. It's the 9th of April, and I still haven't had a refeed, so there's that. And then I went to posing training yesterday with the promoter, Wendy, of the NPAA, because when I was at the beginning of March, is it the beginning of March? Yeah, I think. Anyway, a few weeks ago when I did it, originally in a group and paid, I wasn't paying attention because I was sick, and some of the posing I didn't pay attention to, and then I realized, oh my god, I'm in that category and it's totally different. So I went in there to pay again to relearn what I hadn't paid attention to. And as soon as I got there, I went to kind of question one of the postures, the bikini posture, because I thought it's not very flattering, like for your abdominals. It didn't look very good. And I lifted up my shirt, and the promoter was like, wow, your obliques are already coming in, and holy crap, which categories are you in again? And I told her, and then she said, you need to be an open bikini, not masters. And she's like, you'll easily smoke a bunch of people in the masters category. Like, you should be going for the more highly competitive, entries. And so she changed my entries, which was cool. And then I kind of just felt this boost of confidence. And she was really happy with the way that we choreographed the walks that I'm going to do, which I've totally spun myself out again about. I'm starting to get that brain on, Anyway, she recorded videos of them, and the postures are quite different. And the fitness category is... The reason I crossed over is because I noticed, like, bikini categories, the girls are pretty soft. And last fall I came in and I was pretty hard compared to the rest of them. And so I thought, oh, well, this one's got the allowance for a crossover. A lot of federations won't let you cross over. This one does. And so I'm going to cross over, because if they think I'm too hard for bikini, then I'm going to do fitness. My family's back. I'll continue with it. Hey, so now I'm at home finishing the video because we ended up finding this place to go for lunch or whatever. And now we're here. So I guess, yeah, I'd finished off with just saying I'm in 2 different categories now with the new federation, and my theme was kind of just to mind your own business about your progress. And there's a lot of stuff that people post online and in the bodybuilding industry that's just like, you're not competing against everyone else, you're your own competition. And I guess if you think about things more along those lines, then you're not going to be as worried about, oh my god, my coach has more muscle than me, oh my god, am I eating the right stuff, am I training at the right time, what's the deal with this anabolic window stuff, do I really need to be doing cardio as often or not, am I doing enough, all these things that race through your head, especially like if you have a certain goal, and if you've done it before, and I've got so many big goals and I frustrate myself. So I think it's just do your best, compete against yourself, come in better than you did last time. And like, already I can tell if I look at my physique from last season, I'm way bigger, I have way more muscle. So I just need to define that. And then I can look at it for the spring season and go, okay, what am I gonna do for fall? So that should be, my next goal. Anyway, I got judges' notes back finally, like 5.5 months later from the October 24th INBF, and they didn't really have any notes other than make sure your tan's not too dark and try to smile a bit more. So I'm going to try a different tanner for the INBF in Vancouver. I'm going to smile more. I've got a new suit color. They had no technical nothing. There was nothing about my physique at all. And at the very end of the email they sent me, the head judge, Rodney, he said, consider the all-around package and what you're bringing. And it's like, but you only told me about my tan. Like, what are some of the points that you could have made about, the physique that I brought? So I don't know if bikini is ultimately going to be what I want to be in, or bikini in that federation, because it felt like they weren't judging you accurately, or like they didn't actually take into consideration like the amount of work that the bodybuilding portion of bikini had. Anyway, that's my gripe for this series is, Sasha, quit getting in your own way and don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Trust your coach and work as hard as you can, and do research where you need to do research. There's certain things that I don't necessarily agree with that I just kind of opt out of for this time around training. And I think maybe after, having 5 more competitions under my belt this year, I'll have a better idea of where I want to be and what I want to do with this whole thing. So there's a lot of tumult in our personal life right now, not in our relationship, like I've said before. There's nothing wrong with our relationship, but business-wise, we're in a bit of shit, and so that's been super stressful, and I don't want that to limit my abilities for this prep. So I've been going to bed at like 9:30 and just laying there for 9 hours. But anyways, we're headed out to Vancouver next week to have a meeting with some branding people, talk about a new business, something I'm totally dialed into, so I'm really hoping that'll take off. I'm tired, but we're kind of excited to get into something else, and you know, something we're both passionate about, health and wellness. So that's it. I'm 5 weeks out today. This is my 5 weeks out physique. Not that you care. I just ate lunch. This is what it looks like 5 weeks out, just eating lunch. And this is me calling myself fat in size 25s. I don't know. How's it looking? How's it coming? I don't know. I think it'll all be fine. I want a pro card. I'm going to kick my own ass. Stay tuned for some good recipes. I've got some good recipes. I just went and did a bunch of shopping, and I got some new good recipes coming for the blog, which is also exciting. And now that I'm like not working that much in an office, I'm going to have a lot more time to make recipes and cook and have fun. So that's a fun place for me. Anyway, it's spring. It's thawed outside. Mostly there's no snow. So I get the awesome chore of getting out the wheelbarrow and scooping up dog crap. That's probably mushy or turned white or whatever. But I'm a crazy dog lady, so I'm going to go clean up after my babies. Hope you guys are all doing well. Any questions about anything, let me know. I'm halfway through my latest 90-day transformation challenge, and my clients are doing really well. I got to check in with them today. They've been super inspiring too, so it's kind of nice to run stuff like that. Oh, and I should say, I also decided to go with that ambassadorship for Believe Fitness in Calgary, Believe Fit. So we're going to be working together in the future. I don't know exactly how that's going to manifest itself, but there's going to be a lot of events and things going on in the Calgary area. And I'll be posting from time to time on stuff that they're doing, and they'll be posting for me. And I don't know, I think it's going to be a pretty rad partnership. A really great couple named Shauna and Kelly that I think I can jive with. So these are my dogs coming in and out of the dog door, by the way. They're losing their mind because it's garbage dump day. Anyway, stay tuned for some stuff on that too, and maybe some deals or whatever. Anyway, happy Saturday. I don't know what day it is when I finally launch this post, but it's Saturday right now. And it's 5 weeks out for me, so keep on trucking. Tomorrow's rest day. Pizza. Pizza? Pizza?